Hey everyone, Matt Pisarcik from RazorEmporium.com coming at you today for another shave review video. We are looking at Ginger's Garden. We're going to be using the brand new Rex Platinum blades that are taking the industry by storm, and of course using a classic Gillette red tip. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, we're going to take it from right here because anytime I do a shave review with a soap, I always want you guys to see building the lather process. I don't want to just cut to it all being done. So I grabbed Octavia Noir from Ginger's Garden. I think this is based off of Dracar Noir. Maybe it's in that same family, the Noir family. Now, she's Ginger's Garden, if you didn't already know, has been on the scene for a long time, big part of the wet shaving community. Irina Marchu from Rancho Mirage, California. And she has these really unique tubs here where you can actually kind of flick it open and do the smell, but then you can actually unscrew it and do the full swirly lather experience. So we're going to do that. So I got a slightly wet face here, right? I did no pre-shave, and we're going to go right on the top with a badger brush. This is just a Razor Emporium badger brush. It's the one that lives on set, guys. It's always here. It's my default go-to. Now, one of the things that Irina really is known for is all natural ingredients. She's known for a lot of naturopathy stuff in her kind of other parts of her life, lip balm and lotions. And when it comes to the products, she has both vegan and tallow-based products. This is a tallow. That means it has beef fat in it. I'm kind of just taking a second to kind of distribute some of this, and I'm going to really go to town building it. Now, a lot of people, there's pros and cons to beef fat. Some people, if you're vegan or vegetarian and you don't like the idea of animal products, that's cool. There's plenty of vegan soaps out there. For those who don't mind animal-based products, I personally feel like there's some anecdotal, it could be completely a placebo effect, but I do feel like the tallow-based soaps have more of a rich, kind of silky, hydrating effect on your skin. If you think about the advent of soap has pretty much always been a byproduct of animal fats. If you had a farm, you would slaughter your cows or pigs, and all the excess fat, you would turn it into soap and wash your dishes with it in your laundry. Wash your body in it. Tallow soap is like the oldest soap there is. So this is lathered up really nice. It's a good amount of fragrance. I wouldn't say it's overly fragrance, but I'm a fan of not having too crazy fragrance up. Sometimes, at least for my skin, the real crazy amount of fragrance will actually irritate my skin. And I always tell people who do have sensitive skin, you should try to avoid heavily fragranced products. But you can see that. Look at that. Look at those peaks. Bap, bap, bap. Slapping that lather. That's what I'm always going for, guys. It's not about some, gimmicky effect. I find that that's where peak hydration is, where the soap is not dry and flaky, and it's not, running down my face, and it's not, runny lather, and it's all over my shirt and face. I find that cool-up consistency to be ideal for bringing out the slickness and the scent and the hydration needed for a good shave. So that is Ginger's Garden. We got the Octavia Noir again over here. I'll just throw this little label here so you guys can see it while we're shaving. It's got this really kind of sexy girl on it. She's very sophisticated, and I immediately saw her red lips, and I thought red lips, red tips. We got the red tip Gillette from 1950s here, and another classic razor. This is probably one of the, if someone told me one Gillette razor to get, just one, get the red tip. I don't think it gets any more iconic in terms of the look, the feel, the heft. I'm going to use the brand new Rex Platinum blades. We have sold tens of thousands. I think we've sold like 70 or 80,000 out of the 100,000 we had made up already. They're already gone. So we're gonna have to make some more here, as if I need to put another order in soon. But we're gonna load this guy up. Yeah, a lot of people have only tried modern razors, and they're using modern Edwin Jagger or Carve or Blackland or Rex, razors. Those are all great. Timeless, whatever. Those are all awesome. You got to go back and try classic sometime. This is a classic scent. A classy lady on the front cover needs a classic razor. Let's give it a shot. Oh, yeah. People always ask me, what razors do I have at home? I literally have one of each Rex razor, mostly because I was, the chief designer of the shaving experience on those. So I kept them at home. But the only other razor I really consistently go to is a red tip. It was designed in the mid-50s before the advent of adjustable razors. And it came out with 3 other razors at the time. There was kind of a blue tip. And they said for light beards and young, shavers or sensitive skin. And then they had the regular, that just is called a flare tip today, silver tip. And then the red tip was the heavy for coarse beards, heavy, sensitive, coarse beards, wiry hair, guys who want more of a heft, more aggressive blade gap. And the blade gaps changed on all 3 of these razors. It was different blade gap. But that is feeling so nice. I just got a haircut this week, so I'm looking all clean cut, feeling good. And when we say aggressive, guys, the red tip is still, in today's modern, climate, is not even considered that aggressive in today's world. There's far more aggressive razors out there. I think it's a great place to start if you have a heavier beard. Plus, the cool factor. Imagine taking this to the gym, or it's on the bathroom, and your guy friends come over for the big game. You're like, hey, got a new razor, guys. You want to see this? It's a 1955 Gillette red tip. Look at those Bombay doors. Bam! Boom! It's pretty good. Let's go over here. All right, let's do it. I'm really enjoying Ginger's Garden. Again, I'm enjoying the scent. It's nice, clean fragrance. It's not too overpowering. And it does have that fougere kind of smell. I used to be a huge fan of Garden Noir. I still have a bottle. I'll wear it on occasion if I'm feeling extra classy. Have fond memories of my dad wearing Drakkar. We'd go to church or go out for a nice big family meal at a steakhouse. My dad would throw the Drakkar on. Classy move. Another big feature on Irena's soaps is olive oil. I don't know a lot of other vendors who use that. So it definitely has kind of a rich, fatty in a good way kind of feel, like real slick, real rich feeling. And again, she's someone who has done a lot of research and creation of products in the naturopathy world. And I'll tell you what, anytime people in that kind of community make a product, this is a generalization, but it's been my experience, they're good products. It's like going to the farmer's market and buying soap or, some kind of natural, hand lotion. It's always awesome stuff. Simple ingredients, well made, not a lot of chemicals, old school quality. I'm all about that. Okay, this shave has wrapped up. I don't even think I need to do another pass. I'm in a good spot. Tell you what, again, not trying to brag too much, but these Rex Platinum blades, a lot of people are loving them. Go read the reviews if you don't believe me. A lot of people, not only are they a good match for the Rex, product range, but they match well in a lot of other razors, guys. If people have asked me a good comparison, I love Permasharp. How many times have I put Permasharp up here? Paul Silver used to be my old classic until those became, hard to find. Gillette Platinum, Bolzano, Persona. So it's definitely that same neighborhood. Okay, I'm going to open up this Balm. It's the same matching Balm, Octavia Noir Balm, and she's got some white electrical tape on here, which I fully support putting that on. We do this too, because I can't tell you how many times, even if you do this, you can still get people say that it opened up in transit or something leaked out, you know, especially with changing climates, pressures, if it's put in an airplane, you know, if it goes overseas or who knows what. It's definitely a lotion kind of consistency as a balm. It looks very much like a lotion. It's not runny like a recovery splash or something. So feel good, I'm sure. Yep. Nicely fragranced too, not overpowering at all. I think it's a good place to be. I know that sometimes it's, you know, for the scent nerds out there that are really into, you know, heavily fragranced everything, like, cool. I'm not dogging on you. Just please know that not everyone can put all that fragrance oil on their skin. Like, it can really affect a lot of people's skin. So I think she's smart to put the amount she has. You can definitely smell it. But then the cool thing is, like, I'm sure you can put like a EDP or cologne over that if you really wanted more of it. But you also don't want to be that guy who comes in the office and, you know, you walk by and everyone's like, whoa, someone put on the cologne today. You know, like, you don't want to be the guy who's like overpowering. What do they say? You want someone to smell whatever fragrance you're wearing if you're talking to them, like, and you're having like a personal conversation, but you shouldn't just be like walking through a room and like from 10 feet away, people are like, oh, wow, you put something on today. So I think a little modesty is always good. And you get close and personal, having a coffee with someone or having a, you know, personal conversation. Sure. Oh, hey, it's a great fragrance. What are you wearing? You know, I think that's a good place to be. So we had a great shave today with Ginger's Garden. The red tip knocked it out of the ballpark. Brought to you by Rex Platinum Blades. Guys, this is just too easy. Having a fun time, easy shave today. That's all I got. If you've tried Ginger's Garden, tell me your favorite one below. If you've tried a Gillette Red Tip, come on, join the Red Tip Club. Tell me you're in the Red Tip Club. I know I am. And if you haven't already done so, check out the Rex Platinum Blades and tell us your comments below if you have tried them and how great they are or how much you hate them. That's all I got today. We'll see you next time at Razor Emporium for all things vintage shaving. Thanks, guys.